Hello everyone. Today in this video we will learn how to write an informal letter. What is an informal letter? An informal letter is a letter that is written in a casual manner. Okay, you can write these letters to your parents, friends, relatives, or acquaintances. And we write these letters in a very friendly and casual manner. You may use contractions and idioms too in these type of letters. Like contractions, I mean, for example, if you are writing do not, you can write down don't, can't, for cannot. So very casual and very friendly letters you may write down, and these letters are called an informal letter or your personal letters. Now, what is the purpose of informal letter? Why do we write down these letters? Number one, to express feelings or emotions. Number two, to tell about an event or incident. You can write these letters to invite someone, for example, on your birthday party or for marriage function or some important occasions. To express gratitude or regret. Suppose somebody has sent you a gift, so you will write down a letter to thank that person, that is to show gratitude. Regret, for example, somebody invited you on his or her birthday party, you were not able to go there, so you will tell him or her the reason why you were not there. You will express your regret. Then to stay in touch, just to stay in touch, to know how that person is doing, we write down informal letter. Okay, so these are just some examples. Then you must follow the correct format of the informal letter. First of all, in first line, sender's address is written. Okay, after that you will leave one line, then date. Date should be written in this format only. Okay, no short forms. Sometimes children write 18th AUG for August 2021. No. And sometimes children write 18/08/2021. Please write down the date in proper format as I have written here. After date, again leave one line. Then dear. After dear, you have to write down the relation to whom you are writing. This is called salutation. Okay. For example, if I am writing a letter to my uncle, I will write down dear uncle. Okay. Dear D will be capital, and whatever relation you are writing after that, first letter of that word will be small. Then your letter will be divided into 3 paragraphs. First one is introduction. In this introduction paragraph, in first paragraph, first of all, you will greet that person. For example, you can say, I hope you're fine. I'm fine here. I hope you're fine. And I hope my letter finds you in pink of health, something like that. And then you can, then in introduction, you have to tell why are you writing the letter. Okay, what is the purpose of writing the letter? Then in second paragraph, you will describe in detail the main content of the letter. Whatever you want to write down according to the direction you have been provided, everything will come in the second paragraph. When we'll do some examples, you will come to know. Then in third paragraph, conclusion of the letter. Now don't start any paragraph just abruptly. Like I told you in introduction, you will write down first greetings will be there, then you will come to the question. Okay. In second paragraph also, don't start your content abruptly. For example, if I ask you to give some instructions or give some advice to your younger brother as he is going out next month on an official trip. So during this pandemic, what advice you would give to that person so that he can keep himself safe. Okay, so if you will start writing the second paragraph like this: take sanitizer with you, please wear mask. No, make a bridge between your first paragraph and second paragraph. Okay, that you will come to know. We'll do one example. Okay, similarly, when you start writing the conclusion of the letter, there should be some connectivity in your second paragraph and third paragraph. In one or two lines, write down your conclusion of the letter. Suppose you are giving advice on how he should go out with all the precautions. Okay, so there you can say, I hope you will keep in mind all my advice that I have given you to keep yourself safe, something like this. Okay, then suppose you're writing a letter to your brother. You can ask about your aunt or uncle. How is aunt? How is my younger cousin Rudraksh? Okay, something like that. Pay my best regards to uncle and aunt. And then something like this, you can add, please keep writing letters to me. I miss you a lot. May we meet soon after this pandemic situation. Okay. Then after your third paragraph, leave a line and then subscriptions. For example, if you're writing your letter to your uncle, you can say yours lovingly. Then in the next line, if no name is given in the question, then ABC. Or if name is the given in the direction, for example, they have told you to write a letter. Suppose you are Rahul. Okay, so in place of ABC, you will write down Rahul. So this is the format of informal letter. Salutation, it is the way of addressing the person to whom we are writing the letter. Like I told you, the format, after date, leave one line, salutation will come. If you're writing letter to your parents, then you will write down dear father, dear D capital, father F small, or dear mother. Similarly, mother M will be small. If you're writing letter to your brothers, sisters, or cousins, then you will write down dear brother, dear sister, dear cousin. If you're writing your letter to relatives, then dear uncle, dear aunt. So this you can follow. Then here I have given you some hints for starting your letter. Okay, you can use these lines. Suppose somebody has already written you a letter and you are replying. So what you can say, I hope you are in the pink of health. It felt so good to hear from you after such a long time. Then you will start according to your question, what is given to you. It's been a while since I have heard from you. How have you been? Suppose somebody has not written you letter, you are writing first. Okay, so you may use this line. It's been a while since I have heard from you. How have you been? Then according to the question. How has life been treating you, friend? This is very casual manner to to write to your friend. Okay, I am fine here. I hope this letter finds you in the best of your health. Next is, you will be pleased to know that we are all well. I hope that you and your family are still safe there. Suppose somebody has written you letter and you're replying, so this also you can use. Lovely to hear from you. Thanks for your letter. Sorry for replying so late, and I was busy studying for my exams. So you may note down these lines and you may always improvise them according to the question. Then in first paragraph only, you have to comment on something also. Just don't abruptly, go into the question. Okay. And you may use these phrases, I'm sorry to hear, or learn, I'm so pleased to hear, it's great to hear, what a wonderful news about, I'm writing this letter to tell you about. So according to the question, you may always improvise all these things. Then in second paragraph, please keep these three or four points in your mind. There should be a connectivity in your first and second paragraph. Like I told you earlier, don't start your second paragraph abruptly. Write the content in details according to the given direction. Take care of the word limit. Some children, what they do, they just write down 2-3 lines in paragraph 2, and you on the contrary, paragraph 2 is the most important part of the letter. So please be careful while writing this paragraph, especially. Then, what things you should keep in mind in conclusion? Again, conclusion, when you start writing the paragraph number 3, don't start it abruptly. There should be some connectivity in paragraph 3 and paragraph 2. Okay, and these some phrases and sentences I have written here that you can use. Well, that's all for now. Write back soon. Looking forward to hearing from you again. All the best. See you soon. Best wishes. Lots of love. Pay my best regards to uncle or aunt, whatever. According to the question, you can improvise. Okay. Then, after writing the third paragraph, I told you leave one line in subscriptions. You have to write down who is writing this letter. Okay. Suppose if you are writing your letter to family members or relatives, then you will say yours lovingly, yours affectionately, yours Y capital, lovingly L small. If you're writing to friends, yours lovingly. Okay. Now suppose this is the direction for you. You are Suman living at 10 Model Town, Bathinda. Now here address is given, sender's address is given. So you will write down this address in your letter. Okay. Your brother has informed you that he will soon start attending offline classes at school. Write a letter to your brother telling about all the precautions he must take while going for offline classes so that he can keep himself safe from COVID-19 virus. So the main part of the letter is that you have to tell about the precautions he must take. Right? So just I have written a letter for you just for an example. So address is given. So we have written 10 Model Town in first line. Then city will come in the next line, Bathinda. Leave one line, date is there. Leave one line, salutation, dear brother. I'm fine here. I hope my letter finds you in good health. It was so good to receive your letter after so long. I came to know that you have opted for offline classes. Although I hope you will be fine, I'm worried for you because of the spread of COVID-19 virus. So I'm writing this letter to tell about some of the precautions that you must take while going out. This is our first paragraph completed. I have done greetings. I have connected my letter to the main question. Then I have told the reason why I am writing this letter. Okay, so these all 3 points are there in this first paragraph. Then my second paragraph starts from here. I know you always wanted to attend offline classes. Have you noted I have not started just by telling him precautions, avoid touching the mask in public, you must wear your masks over your nose, and no. I have connected the first paragraph with the second paragraph by writing these lines. I know you always wanted to attend offline classes. I am happy you are getting what you want, but you must take all the precautions when you go to school. I would advise you to do double masking for better protection. You must wear your mask over your nose and mouth properly. Avoid touching the masks in public. Always carry a bottle of sanitizer with you. It's very important to keep sanitizing our hands after regular intervals. I know it will be difficult for you as you are such an outgoing person, but please avoid meeting your friends. And don't you dare to eat outside. See, this is a very informal tone. Don't you dare to eat outside. We can talk to our brothers or sisters only like this, and friends also. Okay, it's not safe. As soon as you reach home, first of all, take a bath and do saline gargles. I wish you all the best, brother. Here is a typing mistake. In between such and an, there will be some space that is missing over there. Sorry for that. And now in third paragraph, I'm not just saying how is aunt, pay my best regards to her. Okay. Again, in third paragraph, a connectivity is there. I will be so worried for you. I can't help it. Promise me you will take all the precautions as I've told you. How's aunt? Pay my best regards to her. Please take a very good care of yourself. Keep writing letters to me. Lots of love. Leave one line. Yours lovingly, Suman. So it's just an example to show you how to write down a letter. Now there is a question for you. Your uncle has offered to get you something for your birthday. Write a letter to him telling him what would you like to get as a birthday gift. Give some valid reasons for your choice. So in your content, you have to tell him what you want as a birthday gift from him, and you have to give some good reasons for your choice so that your uncle cannot say no to that gift. Okay. So this is your homework. This letter you will write down and send it to me through your assignment. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Happy learning.